This lecture talking about how to write a peer review. You can understand now how the peer reviewer commenting on your work, and at the same time, whenever you are uh, finishing your thesis, especially if it is an MD, you are ready to be a reviewer. So how would you comment on the manuscript and how would you work؟ ازاي تعمل انت تقييم لبحث، خلاص، وفي نفس الوقت تفهم ازاي بيتقيم البحث بتاعك. في طريقتين. We have two methods. 12-step guide to writing a peer review. This is the first method. Okay, what you are going to do is, before you are accepting a manuscript and say yes, I will do a review, you should be sure that you are an expert. It is part of your field. تتأكد ان ده جزء من شغلك وبالتالي تقدر تعمل عليه تقييم. Then you are going to visit the journal web to see the instruction which has been written to the reviewer. تروح تشوف هما بيكتبوا ايه للريفيور، كل واحد طالبين منه ايه، اذا كان في داتا محددة، اذا كان عايزين طريقة كلام محددة، الفورماتينج بتاعتها شكلها. Then you are going to skim the paper very quickly, reading generally, okay, knowing the keyword, the arguments. This will help you to make an idea and tuning in with the paper during the next read. Sit in a quiet place, read the manuscript critically. Okay, after that first general reading, sit in a quiet place, read the manuscript critically. Good. See the tables, the figures. As we say, is it standing alone? Is it clear? Okay. And starting from the title, is it relevant, valuable to that research? Then you are going to the reference. Then you are reading the aim. Is it proper? Okay. Is the method is proper for the aim to verify or to make that aim, to fulfill that aim? Are there any consideration? Are there any faults in the data acquisition, the data preparation? Okay, in each section, take a note and see what is major, what is moderate revision needed, or what is minor needed. You need to be sure that you can put the paper down and come back each time with another eye. So don't comment and read it at the same sitting. ما تاخدهاش كلها في جلسة واحدة وقعدة واحدة وخلاص وخلصت، لا، احنا بناخد حتت جنرال ونقسم وبنكتب الكلام ده خلاص، وبعدين نرجع بعديها بيوم او كده او 2 نبتدي نبص عليها مرة تانية. الميثودولوجي. Is there any error? How can we correct this? The better to do a checklist. Okay. انا عن نفسي اما بيحصل ان حد بيطلب مجله من المجلات بتطلب مني reviewing البيبر، بعمل تشيك ليست وابتدي اقسمها من اول التايتل، الابستراكت. Please the checklist will be title, abstract, introduction, aim, material, method, results, discussion, conclusion, recommendation, references. Okay. Each section you should comment, is it appropriate, is it short, is it long, is it there is faults in the method, there is the table is not clear, the figure is too much. Okay. We are also assessing the language and the grammar in that paper, how it is flow, is it easy, it is connected, or it is different section which is not matching properly. سلسة كده واحنا بنقراها بسيطة وكل جزء بيسلمك للتاني، ولا الموضوع ده مش ماشي، مش موجود؟ At the same time we are seeing, is it new or not? I do a very simple method. I'm just taking the title, the main words, the keywords, and I put it over a Google search and see, is it new or old, and nothing is going to be uh, good for the reader. بعمل حاجة بسيطة جدا، باخد الكيوردز وادخلها على الجوجل انجن. It's very simple. بتطلع لي هل البحث ده جديد، هل في حاجة جديدة، هل لا مش جديد، قديم، طب ايه الإضافات اللي اتزادت عليه. Then you are going to summarize your notes for the editor and see what is the good part and what is the weak part. Okay, so we are not attacking the author, we are seeing what is good and what is bad, what is the balance in our course. Then we are giving a recommendation to the author for changes and a recommendation to the editor to accept after correction or to reject. Another method for peer review is a step-by-step guide for writing a peer review. It is all the same, but maybe somewhat easy. First, you are reading the manuscript as a whole. It is important this first look and this first reading to see how is the idea, and at the same time to test if there is a plagiarism, if it is you seeing something similar before، يعني انت شفت حاجة قبل كده شبهه ولا لا. Then you are reread the manuscript and taking a notes، بتقراها مرة تانية وتاخد comments على كل جزء، على كل section، وبتعمل question عشان تساعدك ازاي تقيم البيت. طيب يعني مثلا introduction for example, you are asking you in the introduction, in the background, is the study rationale adequately described. المدخل بتاعها كان موصوف صح عشان يوصلنا للأوبجيكتيف أو يوصلنا لإيه. أنت المفروض في الجزء بتاع الانترودكشن ده بتقول إن في عندي مشكلة، عشان كده أنا هعمل الشغل ده through that aim عشان أحل المشكلة. Usually we are putting the problem in the introduction, and this will lead to the aim for the work. Whenever you are writing the objective, or the study objective is clearly stated and defined, and here we have one of the means that helping you to fulfill this point. Then we are going to the method. Is it adequate, objective? What about the sample size? Is it appropriate or not? The sampling technique, appropriate or not? The instrumentation, how he do the data collection. What is the techniques to minimize the bias and the errors is very important too. Then you are going to the question to guide the reviewer in assessment. Another question, what is about ethical consideration? You should comment on ethics, and this is very important about the ethical approval. Is it ethical to do that research or not, if it is on human or animal. Then we are going to the section of analysis and results. Are the method is described properly? Are the data analysis is good? The results answer the question of the aim. Whenever you are putting aim, you should fulfilling that aim in the results. If you are not fulfilling your aim, this is wrong. You should repeat your work. لو ما كنتش هتعمل نقول حل للمشكلة اللي انت حطيتها في الايم، لو ما حلتش دي يبقى الكلام مش مظبوط. Are the results credible? What about the statistical significance? Statistical test done. Okay, we are reaching the discussion how well he is writing this finding and commenting on his finding in the results. Are there similarity, difference with other studies? مختلف, متشابه, ليه? What is the reason? It is very important. You should reasoning why you are different. Uh, what is the implication of this finding and the interpretation? Is it sufficient or not? The conclusion should be justified and the reference should be relevant. This is number one. Updated. If you see that he is not putting an important reference, you can ask for this. Are the reference follow the recommended style? Each journal have a style in writing the reference, and one of the lecture will talk about these styles. Are there any errors in writing in this reference? Then you are commenting on the writing itself. Is it clear? Good grammar, spelling, punctuation. بتعلق عليها بشكل عام من سلامة اللغة ومكتوب كويس ولا لا. Then you are told to write a clear and constructive review. You should comment properly. What is the strength point? What is the weak point? Giving an explanation and the review with suggestion. Okay. And here we have an example of comprehensive review. If you are writing a bad review for a paper, okay, it is not good, but you shouldn't frustrate the author. You should allow him a good criticism, fair one, to help him to correct his defaults. Another example, if there is many grammatical issue, you should write that it should be corrected. Okay, don't write it doesn't work to be corrected. Make a recommendation, okay, to be accept, reject, revise, or transfer. This will be according to the scope of the journal. And then commenting on the references, and we have two we are reaching the end. Thank